find more posers per square metre in the paddock than any other racetrack in the world. It's the 25th running of the San Marino Grand Prix on this wonderfully atmospheric circuit. And the lights go out, the San Marino Grand Prix will begin. Are you ready? Let's race! Oh, Stern flags to the back. Good start by Raikkonen. Button tucks in behind Alonso. Trulli's made a good start as well. Looks like he's up into 4th place, turning into the Tabureau for the first time. Last year, David Coulthard went straight on there, but nobody this year has made a mistake into turn 1. And Kimi Raikkonen has got the break from pole with Alonso right behind him. Button tucks in 3rd where he started. Trulli's made up a place. Sato looks like he's made up a place as well.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome back to Racing Pass. My name is Freddie, and we're sending it down the inside at the hairpin at Imola. There's a slight contact between the right wing is a little bit wide, and then there's a double overtake on the opening lap. For once, we've actually started a little bit higher up in our random grid starting, so hopefully we should get a chance at the win in this 2005 Imola Grand Prix in certainly my favourite generation of car, the R25. And what a race this was as well. It was Kimi Raikkonen on pole. Ferrari's had a bit of a mess up in qualifying, and it was Fernando who took the win, 2/10 ahead of Michael Schumacher in the end after that incredible final moments of the race. And then it was Button who finished 3rd, but both BRs got disqualified for I think the lack of fuel at the end of the race in their cars. So it was Alex Wurz driving for McLaren. I've completely forgot he drove for McLaren, but he did. Got a podium. So that was Alonso's 3rd win out of 4 races, and his 4th podium out of 4 races. So he was well and truly on his way to getting his title even into race 4. As we go down the inside, it's not usually an overtaking manoeuvre, but we've managed to actually find some confidence on the brakes. These cars are an absolute joy to drive. You can send it in late, slam on the brakes, get on the power and turn it in as hard as you want. They are so light and nimble. It is just such a nice change from what I'm used to driving, which are really old, heavy beasts. These are so nice and light and nimble. It's absolutely fantastic. And having done a bit of practice on this, I honestly think this is the best combo in sim racing at the moment. Not that I've tried all of them, but what I have tried, I honestly believe this R25 and Imola 2001, which are both downloadable content now from Automobilista. I believe the track pack is now like $8.99. I think the summer sale's gone now, so full price is $8.99 for the track pack. And because of the licensing difficulties they're having with Renault, they can't put it up for DLC, so we just get it for free, which is very kind of them. They could have totally gone the other way and gone, well, we put a lot of time and effort into this, but yeah, for the moment, because of the licensing issues, the R25, R26 and R28 are currently free alongside the V10 Gen 3, V8 Gen 1 and V8 Gen 2 cars as well. But yeah, honestly, this has been such a blast, and it just makes you feel so heroic. It really does. Like, maybe I could put the difficulty up at a little tiny bit on these. Like I said, the thing is I'm running about 105% difficulty and aggression's medium. But even when you send it down the inside, like, they only just give you enough room, and they will be always a little bit later on the brakes than you think they're going to be. So it's never always clear cut when you send it down for an overtake. But yeah, these new updates, and I've said it before, I always feel slightly guilty that I only ever play ASM2 when they do an update to do a video, because actually the game is brilliant. and I really didn't need to spend more time on it. So we get a little bit wide there, but hopefully we'll get a good kick. No, we'll go a little bit wide there as well. I'm currently up to 4th place already. Don't make this too easy for myself. I'm certainly faster in other areas of the track than the AI, who break a little bit later there. This very difficult undulating section, but with the ABS and traction control, it does make it very easy. He's going to go for a move, but not quite commit. Lock up a bit. We should get a very good run now. We're going to go to the inside. Oh, we touched. Oh, it's that. Oh, okay. Oh, that was... Somehow we managed to get away with that, but there we go. Okay, we get another run, but there's not really a place in this chicane. Try and get a good run off the exit. We go a little bit wide, but that's not too bad. We'll get a good slipstream now. This should hopefully be for 3rd place. I believe this is trying to be a Toyota by the look of the livery. No, he outbrakes us. Actually, Toyota weren't doing too badly in this championship. I think Jarno Trulli, by this point in the 4th round, was he 3rd in the championship on 10 points, drawing with Schumacher? Or was he 2nd? Yeah, no, he was 2nd. So Alonso currently had 36 points as we make the move stick as we go very wide. Yeah, Alonso both won at 36 points after 4 races. Jarno Trulli then had 20 points for Toyota in 2nd place. Fisichella was on 10 points, drawing Schumacher on 10 points after his podium. I mean, yeah, Toyota were really having a good start to the 2005 season. Which I think was very good to see, because obviously BMW and Toyota all left endurance racing to then pursue Formula 1, and it took a good couple of years to get them get competitive. So we're now going to go move on our teammate, which would be Fisichella. But he's going to come back round the outside of us. Like I said, even if you send it down the inside, they will give you just enough space. He goes a bit defensive. This is our best overtaking opportunity into the hairpin. We're going to send it down the inside, try not to crash into the back of the car in front. And bang wheels, and hopefully we've got the inside. He's behind us, I can see him just in the mirrors. Also, I've opted for this T-cam view just because it just reminds me of the 2005 Formula 1 game. That's how I would play it in this camera view. Obviously the driving view for those games wasn't the best back then, but it was PS2, so so just for that extra retro nostalgia, this is what we imagine our old games looking like. But obviously they are maybe 720p, if that. Would they be 360? Yeah, it would be 4 or 5 times worse resolution than what this is, which can go even further. I think I'm only doing 440p, just because I'm running quite an ancient system at this point with my Maximus Hero VII, whatever that is in Roman numerals, my 90 Ti for 50 quid, which works exceptionally well for what it is and what I'm trying to run. Certainly need an upgrade, but everything's very expensive as we try to go for the move for 1st place, as I was rattling on about computer parts, and we went a little bit wide as we get right up the back of him now. A good duel first. See if we can get the traction up the hill. He gets a better run. We messed that chicane up a little bit. You can kind of do it in 1st if you brake late enough. But I tend to sort of roll into it in 2nd. especially at the hairpin, if you just roll into it in first, you can carry quite good speed around it, just the mechanical grip in these cars. Oh, we had a bad run at the chicane there. We're going to get him down the start, finish straight, long side. You're just going to go drive around him, round the outside. We'll leave him a bit of space because I do believe he's still there. He's behind us now, and there we go. That is for first place. Which I think there's still about half the time remaining to go, so we shall try and put in some Alonso-esque laps in and pretend there's a hard charging Michael Schumacher coming up behind us. But yeah, I've been... Yeah, whether it's just a nostalgia trip or... No, I wouldn't say that's fair. Honestly, I think what Reza are doing with their DLCs... like, I do notice there's a couple of little glitches here and there, especially on the... for the video that will be coming after this, which will be looking at the 1.6.9.9 update, which of course came out the moment I did this for the 1.6.9.8 update. Got a little imperfections and a little bit of glitching on like the I guess it would be like the LCD screen on the steering wheel, like some of the shadows aren't quite rendering properly. But again, I'm running a very old system, so I always assume more than likely it's to do with my system. And even this, you can kind of see like the helmet sort of popping in and out right at the bottom. But apart from that, I mean, it's a very well polished, finished product. And I need to look on their website, because even though they can't put this DLC up for sale, I do feel guilty that we get this for free. Because, you know, and sometimes I get it with, like I said, a Corsa mods, like a lot of the stuff coming out from like TH Racing and stuff. It's all free and it's all really well done, and it as much as it's a great community in the fact that they will happily put it out for free, like, it just doesn't feel right, especially when I'm doing my 1966 season where I require a lot of their stuff. It only feels right to at least do a donation. So I need to see if they'll accept a donation, or hopefully they'll have the licensing sorted out, and then I say, for the sake of whatever they'll put it up for, I mean, $8.99 for the track pack, which is Barcelona, which is 99, and 2001, Imola 2005, Indianapolis 2001, and Spielberg 2001. I mean, again, I've driven most of those tracks now, and they are all superbly finished off. But yeah, like I said in the other videos, I think there's only like a couple more things that are really needed for like track-wise, and then you can pretty easily do like a 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008 Formula 1, like the old F1 Championship career mode, whatever it was, back in 2000 when they did like the 4-year season. I mean, you could easily do that in this. And again, I understand why, you know, if you look at Codemasters or EA, why they didn't go down that route. Obviously, it's to do with licensing. You know, not all the cars have the same sponsors, partners for the 4 years, so it's very hard to try and get everyone on board. But with games like this, and with modders out there who are all incredibly talented, it is more than likely that something like that will show up. Or a YouTuber like myself will do a makeshift career mode, which I definitely am considering. I mean, I've got so many career modes that I want to do, but I barely have time to do my 1966 one. I've had to cut some of the videos out because I'm not going to have time to finish them. I'd like to get it all done this year because I like to get on and do some other things, and I'd like to sort of get that finished off and then work out a better schedule, because it's my first... I'll say my first... Yeah, I guess it has been my first year. Yeah, it's been my first year of doing this. And I enjoy it, it's fun. I'm learning along the way. Yeah, really, it's learning how much time I actually have, which is never enough. Even just to do things at home, even having my 2 weeks off work, there was not enough time to do anything, because it's... I have too many hobbies, is basically what it is. I'm currently building old computers, I'm doing my sim racing, I'm trying to start a gardening business, as well as recovering from my appendicitis, and also needing to go back to my actual job. It's... yeah, there's you always think you've got more time than you have, and I think it's just made me think about prioritising things and planning things. I love to plan. I've planned a career mode that extends maybe 5 years, and that's 5 seasons of racing, which, if I'm currently planning to do what like my 1966 one is, that would be like 5 years worth of videos, but I can barely get these ones out. So yeah, I love procrastinating, I love planning. It's all set up, it's just actually getting down and doing it is something else. But yeah, there you go, a little insight into what I'm trying to do. And I'd like to do a lot more classic games. My current video on Grand Prix 3 is about to peak over 3,000 views, which is great. However, these ones, on average, about 100. So I know that that's what people like to watch. So I do need to concentrate more on the retro side of games. I've got a load of PS2 games, I've got PS1 games, I've got the SNES, I've just built a Windows XP computer to play on Windows XP games. I like to do a Windows 98 machine to then do floppy disks and stuff, because I've got a load of games that require floppy disks and they don't work in XP. And I could just emulate them, but there's something about playing them on the actual hardware as well. It's quite... I don't know. There's something about it. I was going to say pure, but I'm not a purist. I really don't care. If you want to play on an emulator, play on an emulator. And I've got, you know, what was it, PSX2, whatever it is, and RetroArch, so I do play some emulated games, but something about putting the cartridge in, putting the disc in, getting it to work, because a lot of things require just the right system, just the right hardware and software to get working. So, yeah, that is the plan for the future, at least. I certainly plan to ramp up classic retro games as we go off, which must mean this is near the last lap, because it is what I do. So yes, that's the plan. Hopefully some retro titles on certain consoles. I do need to look at hardware to upscale, which are out there and are expensive, so I need to just need to do a bit more research into that. But that is basically what I have planned coming up. So for the remainder of this year, it will be 1966 season, as well as Automobilista 2 updates, and any other game updates that tickle my fancy, and yeah, hopefully start some new content in the new year, which sounds weird because it's what are we in? July. Yeah, beginning of July. I'm already, like I said, I've already planned some next year's stuff, so look forward to it. I'm looking forward to grow this channel. Thank you for everyone who's joined my Discord as well. I should probably start learning to plug things, but I have a Discord for Racing Fast where it features I'm trying to feature all the liveries and tracks and DLCs and stuff that I use on the Assetto Corsa, so you can also then replicate your own career modes that I do, as well as try and do a complete list of where you can find all the cars, tracks, liveries, so on and so forth, just so it's all in one place, easy to find, easy to use, and then also I will give the link to the video a day before it's supposed to be released, which I'm currently releasing not every Friday, but if I do release it will be a Friday, so you'll get a link to it on the Thursday. It's all free, there's no subscription there, just creating a little community of people who like racing from the past, and there we go. We have finally won our first race convincingly, I think they say third time's a charm, so yeah, that was so much fun and a bit of a workout, but like I said, something about it just makes you feel so heroic. Like, I was Fernando Alonso for that race, and that feels good. So we hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, please do feel free to like, subscribe and do all the good things, as well as clicking the link below to join our Discord. But until then, thanks so much, take care, and I'll catch you next time.